A flower girl from the slums may hold the key to saving the world. Today we're taking a look at Player's Kai Final Fantasy VII Remake Aerith Gainsborough. Welcome back. Now before we take a look at Aerith here, a question for you down in the comments. Which love interest did you want to see Cloud end up with? Were you a Tifa person, an Aerith person, maybe Jessie after the remake? I always liked Aerith, and, well, we know how that turned out. But taking a look at the figure, nice picture of Aerith on the front here. The box does open up, and we get a picture of the figure here, along with a biography of Aerith, which you can pause to read. We can see the figure there, along with the flower basket design. On the back, just more pictures of Aerith. So let's get her out of the packaging and see how she looks. So with Aerith out of her packaging, we'll go ahead and measure her up. She stands about 9.5 inches tall, or 14 centimeters. And bringing in Cloud, which we looked at earlier, we'll see how they compare. As you can see, she is a little bit shorter than Cloud, but that is appropriate. Cloud is taller, and of course his hair adds a few extra inches to his height. Taking them away, we'll take a look at Aerith's accessories. The first thing she comes with is this stand here, lots of peg holes in it. You take this articulated rod here, you can insert them into any of the holes to get a good position. And taking one of these two clips here, this one's more for grabbing the waist, this is for grabbing smaller areas like maybe your leg. You just attach them there and it'll help secure the figure. In addition to the two relaxed hands on the figure, we also get an array of other hands to switch out. We get two fists, two holding hands for her weapon, one flower holding hand, and one pair of hands connected in a praying motion. As you can see, these do have two holes in it, so you connect both arms to it. She also comes with this basket of flowers, very nicely detailed, good colors on there. This can be slung over her arm or held in her hands. Like the other figures, Aerith only comes with one variant of her weapons. The staff right here, done in a very shiny silver. Get a little bit of green in there. I think that's a button to extend it. It's not materia. None of these figures come with materia, which is unfortunate, but this is a good looking weapon. The figure comes with this face here, kind of a neutral pose. You also get a slightly more angry looking expression for a more battle look, as well as a closed eye version for her praying poses. To change out the faces, you just pop the head off and then grab right where her two arches of hair are. The face comes off there. You just take the additional face here in the head and just kind of slide it in here. It can be a little bit tricky because it is tight, but that means the face will not fall off. And after a little off-camera magic, you get it attached nice and secure. Just takes a little bit of time. And then you just reattach it to the body like normal. So looking at Aerith, I think Player's Kai has done a good job of translating her to action figure form. I really like her redesign for the game. It keeps it close to the original while making it a little bit more realistic. Looking ahead, she's got her nice distinctive hairstyle here. Nice green eyes. It's very pretty. Her hair comes down in kind of a rubber, but it is stuck out a lot of the time, so you might want to pose her looking down a little bit more so it's not quite so awkward. She's got her necklace going down there, that's sculpted into the figure itself. Her jacket is kind of a rubber, a little bit flexible, but you can't take it off or anything like that. I like the belt buckles along the sleeves there. Sever silver, gold, and bronze bands on her arms here. These are one piece, but they do kind of move up and down so you can pose them. It does hide the ball peg there, so that's really nice. Her dress, very nicely textured. Again, a nice rubber. Looks like fabric though. You can see the little buttons and everything on there. Go down, her big clumpy boots. She does not have a peg hole or anything like that. Showing her around. Her dress does split apart at the sides for articulation, although it's not supposed to, so you probably don't want to make that too visible. This kind of pinkish white on there. A little bit of pink and purple dry brushing to kind of bring out the color. Her ponytail here is articulated, so you can pose it different spots. And you have her bow there where she keeps a certain white materia, which will be important in later games. So a really nice looking Aerith. Of course, such an important character in the series. A definite must-have for your Player's Kai Final Fantasy VII collection. Looking at Aerith's articulation, she is surprisingly flexible. She does look up a decent amount. She looks down. Okay, this hair does kind of restrict that. As mentioned, her ponytail is on a ball peg. You do get very good side to side. The arms will do the full 360-degree rotation. They go up like that, and the elbow does kind of shift up and down so you can make it look better. You get a excellent double bend elbow, and the hand is on kind of a hinge, which does rotate, of course. As for ab crunch, she goes back very far. You can get her in a really good looking up pose. And she crunches down really good too. As for the knees, you do get the double bend, but of course her dress does get in the way here, so you're probably not going to want to go too much farther than that. The ankle does have good tilt on it. It does rotate, and the feet do go up, or the toes do go up. So a surprisingly articulated figure. The clothes do get in the way, but that's the design of the character, so there's not much they can do about that. Really impressive. So overall, I'm really pleased with the Aerith figure. I think they've given us a good variety of accessories. It would be nice to have some of her other weapons and to have some materia, like with the other figures, but they don't seem to be keen on doing that. What we do get is useful and allows for a good variety of poses and situations to put Aerith in. Player's Kai is also doing an Aerith in her red dress from the Don Corneo mansion, if you're interested in that version instead of the more traditional look. I have reviewed other Final Fantasy VII Player's Kai figures on my channel, and I have more to come, so be sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss those. And right now, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.